Today I want to start the dreaded turkey neck. This is what's going to start giving the character some age. So what I have done off camera is I have put more clay onto the shoulders and going slightly down the chest. The back is not important right now, but I just thought I would do it while I was busy. So we have place to start doing the neck part. So the first thing I'm going to do is taking quite a small ball tool. I'm going to go down the center of the neck, rolling the tool, and down till about here on the chest. Okay, so now we have a deep groove. And this is where we're going to aim everything towards. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take quite a thin snake of clay. It's easy if you roll this on the board, but I'm just doing it in the air so that you can see what I'm doing. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take this piece and put it from just after the double chin marking that we put in a previous video and bring it down towards the hollow we've just made. And then I'm going to cut it off at an angle at the hollow. So it runs along the edge of it runs along the neck and it goes down to the hollow. Then taking a tool, I'm going to blend it into the neck as nicely as I possibly can. You can always come in afterwards and clean it up again, but I'm just doing it as much as possible right now. The outer edge of this snake is very important to get as neat as you can, because you're going to be putting another piece next to it, and then you won't be able to get in there to make it nice. So I like to do that one as neat as I possibly can. The inside one is not as critical. I'm going to do the other side. Actually, no. I'm just going to do the one side because both sides are exactly the same. So I can do the other side off camera, but you will know what you should be doing based on this one. All right, and then I'm going to take another thin, wormy, snaky sausage, whatever it is that you want to call it, and I'm going to put this one from where the ear, just behind where the ear is, coming straight down the neck and joining up to where the other one ends. So I will cut that one off at an angle like this. And then we blend the edges in again. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So now we have this tendon that starts to stick out in older people, and we have the the other muscles coming down the neck. And I'm going to now do the other side off camera, and we'll come back and carry on with the next bit. So I've done the other side, and if you look already, this is starting to look older just because of what you've done to the neck. Now I also like to put a little lump in the throat, so we'll take a tiny bit of clay, and I really mean a tiny bit, and roll it up and stick it in the throat. And obviously blend. There's lots and lots of blending in this art form. So we will still age the character more when we start putting lines and things in, but already that has given the character 20 to 40 years. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do to age it is I'm going to give the poor thing some gels. And I say the poor thing because I know that I'm forming gels, which I'm not particularly pleased about. So there's just a small section just behind the double chin, but it's only a short bit that hangs below the jawline. So I've put a little bit of clay there, and I'm blending it in. You don't want to have a line forming there. The gel continues from the face in one smooth piece, and it's a very distinct difference between the jawline and where the gel is. So you can see the gel hanging down there. A sad fact of life for all of us at some stage. There we go. So there she's looking quite a bit older too. I'm going to do the other side off camera. Oh my word, she's looking lovely. Such a beautiful old lady. All right, so I'm just going to do the other side, and then I'll be back. Right, so there we have a jolly old lady. Right, now the next thing I'd like to do is, because I feel that this is a playful person, she's being naughty, I'd like to make it seem like she's smiling. So to achieve that, I need to bring this lip up a little. And then bring the bottom lip up to meet it. Let's try the other side. Don't know how to get there with the camera in the way. Up there, and bottom lip up to meet it. It's already looking a little bit better. She's looking more naughty than she was before. Before she was looking grumpy, like she was actually poking her tongue out of nastiness. Now it is out of fun. It's really difficult to do this with the camera in the way. And I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. Okay, so lip up a little. And thin it out on top. Same on the other side. Up a little. Thin it out on top. And then going to take my ball tool and I am going to indent underneath the smile. And bring the bottom lip into the top. There we go. Now she's got a smiley face. Now she looks like she's naughty and she's teasing. Much better. Oh, and I've smushed the shoulders. Okay. Just need to make this a little thinner, yeah? And this a little deeper. There we go. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I think she's coming along awesomely.